Digging deeper into a drug trafficking bust led by the Hampden DA's office. Several people now face various charges. Firearms have been recovered and thousands of grams of drugs have been seized by Springfield police in the School Street area. But do community members feel any safer at home tonight?
Western Mass News reporter Wesley Days is live with us in the studio tonight after speaking with one outreach center in the area. And Wesley, they have some ideas of their own to help residents in the area.
They have plenty, Chris and Abby. A Rise for Social Justice sits squarely on School Street, and Western Mass News traveled a little under a mile from Main Street, where we heard from District Attorney Anthony Gallooni, where he laid out details about that investigation, to hear from firsthand witnesses about the issues at hand. Let's start by breaking this investigation down. It all began following a summer of sizzling violence in the neighborhood, according to data provided by the District Attorney's Office. From July of 2022 to June of this year, police received 118 shot spotter activations, 89 911 calls for shots fired, 23 for firearm possession, and 45 reports of aggravated assaults were filed. But the problems did not stop there.
A major part of this landscape has been two rival drug trafficking organizations engaged in a violent and deadly armed turf war that sought control of the lucrative heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine market in this area. The violence in this area has resulted in numerous shootings, stabbings, and assaults, which include 5 deaths since April 30th, 2023. Detectives were able to identify those individuals who were in direct control of these organizations, as well as the individuals who were supplying them with illegal narcotics.
All right, now that drug trafficking bust led to 20 suspect arrests on charges ranging from conspiracy to commit murder to trafficking with the intent to distribute. Cops also were able to seize several firearms, 10 kilograms of cocaine, a half of a kilogram of heroin and fentanyl, 58 grams of methamphetamine, and hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash. But here's the question we took to Arise. Do you feel safer tonight, and can more be done? And here's what Executive Director Tanisha Arena told me.
Yes, there are arrests that have happened. That's great, but it hasn't gotten at the roots of the problem, and the things are still happening outside. Under-resourced communities create the conditions that are ripe for violence. So resource the communities. When you give people what they need so that their basic needs are met, the conditions of violence go away, right? Like, can we have treatment on demand for folks struggling through addiction? Can we have adequate health care, adequate housing resources, right? It's like the Hunger Games outside because people don't have the things that they need.
Putting people in jail is never going to make me feel safe. Changing the conditions that make people violent and hungry and struggling is what would make me feel safe.
Now, I should mention that those 20 arrests are just the beginning. The DA's office says co-conspirators will also face charges themselves. Reporting live in studio, Wesley Days, Western Mass News.